Hello. This is a game I had last night from comp. I wasn't playing the best because, hey, whatever reasons. Mainly because I was half asleep. I hadn't uploaded until yesterday for 10 days. I know, I'm molluscule on the YouTube platform, but I mainly do Overwatch content, as you know. And recently, I have been enjoying Siege. I put up 2 or 3 Siege videos, and I'm enjoying Siege. Don't get me wrong, I am thoroughly enjoying Siege. But Overwatch, I love it, right? It's a good game, don't get me wrong, but the season, this meta, it's just, it's not been good. You know, it's just not been, I haven't been enjoying it. Don't get me wrong, PvE was fucking great. I thoroughly enjoyed PvE. It's just that I didn't enjoy, I fell for this, I know. I'm an idiot. But I stopped enjoying the game. You got to play the game for this, by the way. I know it's off topic, but the balance of the game is so fucking whacked. They buffed Zarya, they buffed Mei. It's stupid. Junker Queen's buff, I didn't really do anything to affect her, really. I feel like it's a fair buff. Bastion's thing got changed. He's, you know, they're also next season reverting that change they gave Bastion, where he gets health. That was Panic Share as well, sorry. They're reverting that change. But I just haven't, like I said, been enjoying Overwatch. And this is my problem with it. I have recorded my video, which will be out before this one. I am going to wait to Glasgow soon, hopefully, so I'll have a few videos to hopefully pump out. But yeah, so this is really hard to record because I've got to think of shit. Not the thing of shit, it's got to word it. I struggle with that shit. Supports. I am a support main, so this is coming from someone who knows the sports, who knows how to play them. There's a lot of people like me who can do that, and me saying, oh, I can play these supports isn't anything special. Now, I might only be in plat, yes, but being in plat is it's one of the higher roles. It's not GM level, but it's up there slightly. So supports are broken, as everyone knows. Mercy, I shit on Mercy all the time just because it's funny. I used to main Mercy, believe it or not. Mercy incentivizes blocking. You know what I mean? She incentivizes pockets, which just isn't healthy for the game. Pocking is just annoying, especially when you're dealing with like a pharmacy. A pharmacy or an echo pharmacy. Both are still technically pharmacies, but you know what I mean. You have supports like Zen, high DPS damage numbers. You got Discord. It changed this in the Ryan video, but I'll say here, the Discord, make it so it's got a 12-second cooldown. 12-second cooldown, and it can't be put onto another person until it's done. It's got a 12-second cooldown, right? When a cooldown stops, the Discord comes away, right? And then you can do it again. So it's down for, so it's down for 12 seconds before you can use it again, which is fine. Right? And that's what I think it should be. Kiriko, I love Kiriko, don't get me wrong, she's a really fun character, but I can see why people don't like her. I can really see why people don't like her. That was my mistake there as well. Death. I could see why people do not like her because of Suzu. Now they changed Suzu to incentivize using it the way they wanted it to be used, which is a good thing. She has 2 cleanses. She has her Suzu and her Swift Step. Her Swift Step only cleanses her. Make it so I saw someone says you make her headshot triple dink, but Kiriko you really gotta be accurate with her, but Shiku, if you want to change her, that's cool ever. In my opinion, the only balanced supports are Lucio and Brig. Now, you could say I'm biased for the Brig thing because I main Brig. But I don't like... I don't like Lucio just because how annoying he can be. Which is fair. I'm not saying he's a bad support, he's a really good support. Somehow Lucio seems to always be in the meta. He's always somehow inserting his way into the meta and all that shit, right? Because he's a good support. His ult could charge a little slower, admittedly, but that's just me being picky with the hero. Lucio is a really good group healer, right? He's balanced as all shit. Brig is balanced because you've really got yes, you can shut down a ton of stuff, but you've got to be able to act on it. You've got to be able to read it properly, and etc, etc. But my issue morally lies with the numbers of healing that are being outputted. The numbers of healing and of damage. Take Baptiste, take Ana, take Alari. Their healing numbers are crazy. Alari's pylon also incentivizes pocketing. I seriously think that the pylon should not give her ult charge. Or, simple solution, make it so it gives her a reduced amount of ult charge than it already gives her. Because it is a lot. It is a lot of ult charge it gives her. So, you know, the healing and the damage numbers of Overwatch, they need to come down on the supports. Apart from Lucio and Bray, I think that's fine. One change I would make to Lucio is keep the cooldown for his boop, but make it consume at 5 ammo, just so you've got to be a little, so you kind of go a tiny bit more sparing with it, I would say. You know, Ana. And Ana, in my opinion, is one of the most deadly supports. Because she can sleep, which takes it to get for 5 seconds. She can anti, and Nano is just disgustingly powerful. And Nano can only Nano's only really threatening if you've got if you Nano the right person, the right situation. Yes, it's a very situational ult, but it is a very powerful ult. Yes, supports just shouldn't be they shouldn't just be heal bot. I'm not saying they should be, but I'm not trying to say they should be or indicate that they should be. The healing numbers and everything in Overwatch, they need to come down a lot. Same with the damage. Bat needs to do less damage, and needs to do less damage, so is fucking Alari. I'm not saying to go back to Season 1 where it's Dead by Daylight for supports. It's still Dead by Daylight, but as Flans puts it, you are the fucking killer as a support. You are that bitch that's going along and murdering everyone. Supports should not be that deadly. At times, DPS truly does feel like a cosmetic role. There are those times where it isn't. It is very much, you know, an impactful role. But tank, that's an issue and a half on its own. Ryan is so easily bullied, especially with Discord. Orisa isn't OP, but she is OP. Because her ult cancelling capabilities, the fact that she can just bully you into a corner, Fortify is disgusting. She has an issue. Apart from that, it's fine, you know? And there's a reason I've been playing a lot of Siege. And it's to do with Overwatch. Like I said, it's due to the Overwatch's balance and shit. And like, I'm playing a lot of tank at the moment. I'm playing like a lot of it. I mean, I'm 50-50 on it, right? Because playing Brig on support is still really stressful. But if you're on tank, if you're doing everything in your power to do what the fuck you can, you get blamed. It gets pinned on you. you're made to look like the asshole. And it's especially if you go. It's like if you go mercy diff. No one disagrees. Everyone's like, no, it's not Mercy's fault. Because it's a Mercy. Everyone sucks off the Mercy because she's got res. But no. I've been playing a lot of Seige because I've been really enjoying it. Okay, yeah, there's a few operators out there that are annoying to deal with, but Seige is just pure skill. I know I'm not the best, but I'm enjoying it. If I'm shit or bad, I don't care. I'm really enjoying it. Because it's less... Because you can't counter swap. You can counter swap if you're an attacker to start, when you're scouting the enemy, yes. But whatever operator you're on, you've got to deal with recoil, you've got to deal with different recoil. Each operator has different strengths in certain guns and attachments and different like some guns have a lot of recoil, some guns have a little, you know, it goes on. Friendly fire is a thing as well, but hey, Seige is a fun game to me. I'm really enjoying it. And at this point, I am heavily considering to switch to Seige in a lot of ways, and content creation wise, because Seige just it's doing it for me right now, right? I'm loving it. I'm really enjoying it. Overwatch just isn't doing that anymore. I don't know. I still hope the game hopefully next season they fix all the issues they have. Not but most of them. Asking them to fix all the issues is hopeful. Hopefully they nerf heroes that need it. You know what I mean? Also, Moira's a kind of an issue, but just reduce her range. Simple solution. You know? It's just... I'm getting sick and tired of it, you know? Like, you play Reinhardt, okay, yes, Overwatch 2 is built on counter swapping, but it's either one trick and a hero and have a fun time, somewhat fun time losing games left, right, and center, or counter swap, win games and have a miserable time. Right here, I would love to be playing Reinhardt, but Orisa was working. It works for that type of team comp. Now, we overall it here heavily, but I want they need to figure out what the fuck their balance philosophy is. Flat said this. It seems like the balance philosophy for tanks is old support, enabling your team. Supports should be doing the enabling, not tanks. Tanks are there to be fucking tanks, not just, oh, whatever, we're just here. The doofus actually, he was actually a pretty good doofus, I'll give you that. But for the love of God, Overwatch needs to fix their shit. So I might switch to Seige. Yeah, I'll still continue the Idiot series, you know? I'm going Doomfist next. So, that's gonna be fun. But no, it's... I know... not a lot of people are gonna watch this because of what it is, but I don't care. Yeah, it needs to be out there. Seige is fun to me at the moment. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Same with Red Dead. But Red Dead's a fucking clusterfuck because it doesn't get updates because the Rockstar are cunts. But if they just figure it, if they just listen, you know, if they listen to the players more, don't get me wrong, their communication's been really fucking good, I'll give them that. Aaron Keller has been really good with communications and all this shit. We're getting a new tank season 8, right? Hopefully they're not completely busted. But I'd rather a busted tank upon launch than a weak tank, you know what I mean? And tank pocketing is a whole other issue. The only support that tank pocketing is an issue with is when they have a fucking Mercy. They can't rework Mercy because they don't know what to do with Mercy. If they touch Mercy in tiny bit, all the toxic Mercy mains are gonna go fucking mental. Probably send goddamn death threats because how petty they are. the balance team needs to sit down, look at their game, and kind of realize, oh, this is a fucking shit game. Our game is gone to shit. I forgot to press the button there to cast it down, but whatever. They need to figure it out, because damage like Sim are just disgusting. Sim's damage needs to be toned down. So Zari's changes should be reverted. You know? Apart from the bubble health, I will say the bubble health change was a good change, I think. Bastion still shreds or whatever, but they're wanting to incentivize using your bubbles for your teammates, but playing Zarya, you kind of gotta play selfish a little bit with your bubbles. If not, you're gonna die very a lot. But that's really all I have to say on this. You're gonna see more Siege content, more than likely, and I'm just gonna enjoy it, you know. You're probably gonna see like a lot more Siege and maybe some Red Dead here and there, a little bit of Overwatch. Now, don't worry, I still want to be primarily an Overwatch content creator, but doing what I'm doing, it's fucking me over. Realistically, it's just I'm not finding enjoyment overly. So yeah, so we actually win this here as well. But yeah, so thank you for listening, and I'll see you later.